If it doesn't work this time, then I'm just gonna end the stream. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go talk to my friend who streams more than me, and hopefully he'll give me a tip on how to fix this because I'm not a streamer. I'm not a streamer whatsoever. Oh no, it's dropping again. I don't understand. We did this. We've done this countless times and it's worked every single time. Face cam is something I've always thought about. Maybe next summer. I have an idea for something like that. When am I gonna play Super Mario Galaxy 2? Soon enough. Hopefully maybe sometime next year, I'm not sure. Maybe, we'll see. Do you know what the next game you're playing is? Man, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. I'm thinking that maybe we might play something short because I want to play Pokemon. Pokemon Diamond. I have Pokemon Diamond pre-ordered, so I want to play that on the channel. So we're probably gonna play something short, I'd say. So it's dropping frames every once in a while, but doesn't seem to be as bad as it was. Does that? No, no, it's bad. Okay. Okay. This is so weird because we've done this so many times. We've done this so many times. Can I keep? What's your Isaac question? I don't know. What's the Isaac question? I'm trying to troubleshoot this as well. I. Neg, it's so weird because like you've been here for the streams before. Well, a bunch of you have been here for the streams before, and they've been perfect. Like they've been so good. Like nothing's changed. My internet provider hasn't changed. My setup is exactly the same. Like exactly the same. I'm not a streamer. That's the thing, guys. I think people need to understand as well. I'm definitely not a streamer. Um, the Metopia bonus content is short. It's not stuttering anymore, but it will stutter again. Okay, I'll answer as much questions as I can in the next before we have to end the stream again. Let's answer as much questions as we can. If there's anything, my favorite Bug Fables. Will I play Bug Fables? Yes, I have it downloaded and it's on the Let's Play list. We will play it at some point. What else? My opinion on Binding of Isaac. I've never played it, but my friends played it in college. They really liked it. It looks like a cool game. It has cool designs, but I don't think it's a game that's entirely for me. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see, what are our questions? Luigi's Mansion 2 is shorter than 3, but probably not short enough. No, we're going to play Luigi's Mansion 2 next year. We're going to play it next year. What's my favorite food from McDonald's? My favorite food from McDonald's is... I don't eat from McDonald's, but I would probably eat maybe just a burger. Will you replay Super Paper Mario? Yes, that is going to be a replay that I want to do at some point. What country are you from? Ireland. T-Boy is inspired by first few Zeldas. Is that what's called, T-Boy? Hi, Romer. I'm a huge fan of your content. You're funny and nice, and have a question. Other than Phoenix Wright, what are some Capcom games you enjoy? Resident Evil. I love the Resident Evil franchise. I'll be figuring out something. Let me know if you'll fix it. Neg, I can't delete my channel. I know you're going to suggest to delete the channel. The Walking Dead. I played the Walking Dead Telltale games. If that's what you're talking about, and I love them dearly. I'd love to play more story-based games. Like, I'd love to play some more story-based games at some point. Do you have a cat? I have 3 cats. That is 2 more than 1 cat. Are you going to play any Sony games? Oh my god, yes. It's always just hard to pick which ones, though, because I never know what people would want to see. For me personally, like, I'd love to play maybe... Like let's say The Last of Us 3 comes out or something, I might play it or something like that. Or something along those lines. I was going to play Final Fantasy 7, but I found your channel via Metopia, and I've been following since, and still got to catch up on Luigi's Mansion 3. I've also been looking back in a couple of your Zelda Let's Plays too. Thank you for watching them. Thank you. I like a lot of the old Let's Plays. Are you excited for Wolf Among Us 2? Yeah, I actually am. That would actually be a really fun playthrough to do. Have you seen Squid Game? I have. I've seen it 3 times. I watched it 3 times over. Uncharted? I actually have never played Uncharted, but I own all 4 of them. I own every Uncharted game. You played them. I love them so much. Yeah, I played the Walking Dead games before. Well, 2 of them. Who do you think you're gonna play? When do you think you're gonna play the Luigi's Mansion games? Next October, we're gonna play Luigi's Mansion 1, and then the one after that, we're gonna play Luigi's Mansion 2. Journey. I've played Journey. I have a PS5. Like, I have PS5, PS3, PS2, PS1 all hooked up. What was Devil May Cry? Devil May Cry. I'd love to play Devil May Cry at some point. It seems like a game I'd love. It seems like if I love Resident Evil, I love Final Fantasy, and I love all fantasy games, I'd probably like it. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a game that's also on the list. I bought it as well. Thoughts on Detroit Become Human? Detroit Become Human. Can I be honest with you? Can I be 100% honest? And this isn't to make fun of anyone's game taste. But for me personally, I don't like David Cage games that much. I respect people that love those games, but for me personally, I don't. Now, people told me that Detroit Become Human is his best game yet, but I was never that into David Cage games. As a whole. If you get what I mean, his games in general. And it's not because he's a bad director per se. I think it's just because it's one of those things that, like, you know, the way some directors just don't mix with you whatsoever. Like, I'm not that into Tarantino movies as well, you know, just because he's not my style of movie. When's TTYD? I have some bad news. We'll talk about TTYD soon. How's your day going, Romer? Hope the stream is going okay. It's going okay so far. It seems like it's stabilized a bit. Hopefully it will continue to stabilize. Thoughts on Monster Hunter? I've played Monster Hunter on the 3DS. I think it's Try. And I really liked it. But I haven't played anything in Monster Hunter since. No, I played Monster Hunter Stories 2. A little bit of it. What is your favorite of the 6 games on Squid Game? I won't spoil anything, but the glass one is the scariest, for sure. Have you ever played Mario Party games? No, but my friends, when we can, we're going to meet up and we're going to do a full series on it together, all 4 of us on Mario Party. So that might be fun. I started watching when you did the original Paper Mario. I'm watching since. My favorite playthrough was Mario Galaxy, and I can't wait for you to play Mario Galaxy and Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I can't wait to play Mario Galaxy 2 as well, to be honest. Ali, But thank you for liking my videos, by the way. Thank you for liking them. It means the world to me. Have you played any Kingdom Hearts games? Ali, I have a plan that is going to fail so miserably around Kingdom Hearts that it might kill my channel, and I think it's hilarious. If you want to know what it is, I mean, if you want to keep it a surprise, you can. If you want me to tell you, you can also tell. You can also like keep it at that as well. I don't mind which. But I genuinely think it would kill the channel, but it'd be hilarious at the same time, but awesome at the same time too. Yeah. Yeah. Will you do the new Mario Party coming out? Maybe at some point, not right now. I'd love to play it right now, but not everyone is gonna do it. My friends can't really buy it right now because they have like lives and like children and stuff, so they have to focus on that because they're very responsible. And I don't want to. They haven't said they won't buy it, but I don't want to have to put the pressure on them to buy something for a Let's Play. You know what I mean? Because I think that's very selfish of me to be like, "Hey guys, how about you buy Mario Party?" I was gonna ask them, but then I was kind of like, that's unfair from my point, because then if they feel pressure to do that, then that feels even worse. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's one for surprise. There's yeah, okay. I'm gonna play Dark Pictures anthology games. It's another series of games that I'm just like, I played the first Dark Pictures one and I just wasn't that into it. I loved Until Dawn. Like, I wish they kept going with like B horror movie stuff with like the teenager stuff. It's really cool. I'm not looking at the camera because I'm trying to read as much comments. Me trying to get my degree in the shot. Just what's that? What's on the wall there? Yeah. Have you played Cadence of Hyrule? No, I haven't. I haven't yet, but it still might be a fun thing to play. Psychonauts. Psychonauts. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Have you seen Gravity Falls? I have. Gravity Falls is freaking amazing. I'm actually thinking of like making a second channel and reacting to anime next year, like watching anime. I think it might be a fun idea, and TV shows and stuff like that. And I was thinking of just starting with Attack on Titan, the final part of season 4. I think it might be a fun idea. You want to beat every Kingdom Hearts at once, or what's the plan? It's not that. That's worse than my plan. My plan doesn't seem as bad now, so I might as well say it. I was gonna do the summer of Kingdom Hearts every year, where the entire summer we just play Kingdom Hearts games. From Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memory all the way to Kingdom Hearts 3, every single summer, just non-stop Kingdom Hearts games. And like, I genuinely think that by the end of the summer, like, it would kill the channel. It would be really fun, and I'd be playing amazing games, but I think it would like kill the channel a little bit. Tomb Raider reboot trilogy. Oh, you guys are revealing that I don't like a lot of games today. For the Tomb Raider trilogy, I loved the first one. I liked the second one, and the third one I stopped playing halfway through, unfortunately. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I think it sounds cool too. I think the Summer of Kingdom Hearts sounds really fun. Like, every year we do the Summer of Kingdom Hearts, and then when that's over, Jesus Christ, what age will I be when that's over, though? I'd probably be like 30. I'd probably be a 30-year-old man. Which is not old. But I was saying, once we finish that, then we move on and do like the summer of like Final Fantasy, or the summer of whatever, you know, and do like, make it a big event. What's after Luigi's Mansion 3? I have no idea. I have no idea. I know I want to make like a tier list video and maybe a review kinda. But I have no idea. I know for a fact we're going to be playing Pokemon Diamond when it releases, so that's one thing. Oh, do you like my Beck jumper, by the way? Hat in Time. Hat in Time has been suggested quite a few times. It's something that like I genuinely am interested in, but I just got to see like I own it actually. I bought it. I bought it. I bought that game because I buy games usually when people like tell me about him. He's got that Ludwig van Loops hair. Have you played a Sonic game? I have not. I will be playing the Mario Rabbit games. How do I feel about my old videos? It depends on the old videos. I love my old videos because they show how far I've come, but like in some of my old videos, I'm just not myself. It's not me. Like if you look at my Twilight Princess playthrough, my first one, it's literally like it's literally me trying like it's me. Like it's me playing the game, but every once in a while you can tell I'm trying to like say something that a YouTuber would say, you know what I mean? Like every once in a while I'm like making fun of something that I don't even feel like making fun of. Because I was like at the time that's what YouTube was. YouTube was like literally just like it was all videos where it's like this is dumb and this is dumb. And it still is kind of that, you know, because YouTube's kind of like, how about this? And wait a second. Have you ever thought about how Mario is actually a plumber? And you're like, it's like, yeah. It's like, but that's not a bad thing. Do you have a partner? If not, are you intending to? I do not have a partner. I've been single for a bit. Funnily enough, after my last girlfriend, I was like, okay, I'm single now. And I'm gonna be. I was like, I'll just start trying to be single for a while because I've been in so many relationships. So I was like, okay, I'm in so many relationships. You know what I mean? I didn't mean it like that, but I was like, you know, throughout teenage years and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm just gonna try it. And 6 months into it, I was like, man, this is kind of cool. Not like, and all I was doing is just playing video games and drawing and stuff. And it's like, this is kind of nice. You know? I'm actually watching your Breath of the Wild playthrough right now. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching that. That's actually like a really fun playthrough for me. I think it's like one of the playthroughs that really helped me become like be myself for longer periods of time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't play many mobile games. Not because they're not good, just because I can never get my hand around them. What's your thoughts on the price point for the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack? I think that €150 is a fair price for the year. No, I think that like I think it's a steep price. I think that Nintendo know that people value N64 games onwards, N64, GameCube, and Wii games like incredibly so, and their Wii U games. People those 4 generations of games, they know people value those games a lot. So their intent, they went into this not thinking about like how it's not valuable or if it isn't valuable. They're thinking to themselves, we know people think N64 games are valuable. We can get something out of this. We've seen the numbers for Ocarina of Time. Millions of people bought Ocarina of Time on the Wii U or whatever. You know, they know this. I think it's really cool that you're a teacher. You still find time to make videos. Well, here's the thing. It's like my teaching duties are not as strenuous as you might think. I'm not like, I still don't have my master's degree. So basically I do remedial English and remedial maths and things like this where I teach shorter groups of classes. So I don't have the big classes, which is great. But like still like I have like a small group of students. So I wouldn't even say it's as strenuous as you might think, but it's fun. It's really fun. I'm still 8:50 to 4, but it's fun. I like it. They're totally gonna add stuff to the expansion pass in future too. I think they will. And then I think is also the Animal Crossing stuff is $24.99 on its own, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Hey Ichigo, how you doing? How's it going? How you doing, everybody? How old are your students? My students range from 12 to 16. is the age range. Usually I had the most students I have are all like 14 to 16, but then I could like, it depends. It depends. Hey Lancis, how's it going? And like I love those kids a lot. I think they're all great. Like they're considered troubled youths, like youths that are getting into trouble and stuff, you know, but I think they're all amazing. I think all of them are really smart. They don't think they're smart, but they're all really smart and they're really cool, and all of them have great personalities. Not one of them is the same as the other. They're just awesome to be around, really. Well, I do like remedial stuff and like shorter stuff and remedial English for like, yeah, for students and stuff like that. This year actually I got to like do like home ec and stuff, which is fun. I wish I could sub to you whatever number that is. Man, thank you. You know what's so funny is I was like, when people say that to me, I always like feel so happy, and then I'm always like, it's thanks, thank you. In text form, I'm like, oh my god, this is the most amazing. But here, I'm like, oh, thanks, thank you. Yeah. You managed to predict Deltarune Chapter Two's release. What about the rest? You're the cool teacher. It's funny enough, like like I think, you know, you can't make every student like you. You can't. But for me, it's like my one goal is to never shout at a student, and I haven't done it yet, and I'm very happy about that. Never shout at them, because like, what does it do? It doesn't do anything. It actually doesn't work. Don't. I hope one of my colleagues isn't watching, and they're like, "Calvin, what are you saying? That's all I do." It just doesn't work. Um, you saw a crack in my neck on camera. I have artist neck now. I have artist neck. The lesson is over, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And here's the thing, it's like, even like students, like I have students who will literally say to me, who will literally be like, "Go my way," or like, "Fuck off," or something like that to me. And it's like, I will literally just be like, "Look, they're probably having a shitty day too. Let's just see how they are later on." Usually they're pretty okay later on. So, will you be playing the new Kirby game? Sure. Why not? It looks like a lot of fun. Do you ever plan on playing Undertale's Genocide route or Deltarune's Chapter 2's Snowgrave route? If not, have you seen what happens in them? I probably will not play them as of now, but I don't know what's going to be happening. Uh-oh. We're not dropping frames, though, which is weird. But I saw the thing pop up again where it's like, "Hey, we're not getting enough video." YouTube doesn't explain stuff. What does that even mean? We're not getting enough video. What is that? Like, hey, like imagine me literally just coming into the office and being like, "Hey Bob, we're not getting enough paper." What? If you could like add a bit more paper, but what does that even, sir? What does he mean? We need more paper. Okay, see you soon. Okay, we need more paper. Let's bring some paper down to office number 2. It's like, okay, I'll get some paper. And then when you bring paper to them, they're like, more paper, please. You know? How did you react to Smash toxicity? I don't pay attention to the Smash stuff. I don't pay attention to that stuff at all. I try not to pay attention to the Smash stuff. Favorite indie game? Favorite food as well. Favorite food is probably spaghetti bolognese. What was it? Favorite indie game? I don't know. I don't play many indie games, unfortunately. What's my thoughts on the Animal Crossing updates? I don't know. I'm probably not going to go back to it. My island is dead. How would you react if I turned out to be one of your students and ended up being subscribed to you? I'd be giving out my first ever detention. Hey, Avocado Gamer. Do your coworkers watch your channel? Hell no. Hell no. I ain't gonna tell anybody in there about anything. My personal life gets left at the door. My personal life in that job, doorway. You will stay at the doorway. Are you gonna do Miitopia post game at some point? At some point, I will. I'm gonna turn this way for a second. Will you be playing Bayonetta? I have no idea. I have no idea. I own Bayonetta, but I haven't played it since I bought it. Have you heard of the Haunted Chocolatiers, the next game from the creator of Stardew Valley? I haven't either, but no, I heard about this and I saw it in passing and it looked pretty fun. Do you watch horror movies? If so, what's your favorite horror movie? My favorite horror movie of all time is Halloween, the 1978 one, not the new, not so great one. The 2018 one was really cool. Is TTYD still on the list this year? So you see, that's kind of the whole situation surrounding that. When you were in secondary school since high school, what subjects did you take? I took maths, res maths, art, triple science. Did no one see me move the microphone like out of the way? Did no one see it happen? Did no one see that happen at all? I don't see. Okay. But yeah, my subjects I took were history, art, religion, death. I forget the other ones. What did I take? Hope no. Like it's just a gag, guys. Just a gag. Just a little joke. For TTYD though, what's happening is basically that Deltarune set us back a bit, but also there's some timing issues that I'm going to be talking about very soon, and basically we're gonna try and do it this year. But if it doesn't work out, it's going to be maybe the start of next year. That's just basically the way it goes. And it's not about if you guys understand it. It's one of those situations where I'm just going to be like, you kind of have to. You know what I mean? Because time is not my mistress. I don't own time. You know what I mean? I don't own it. Yeah. If you get what I'm saying, it's just something that like we'll have to deal with when we come to it. I'm never making a schedule again like that. It was a fun idea, and then Deltarune dropped, and like literally it was 2 weeks then. Yeah. How's my weekend so far? It's really good. It's really good. I actually got like some drawings done this weekend. What are your thoughts on the current state of YouTube? I don't know. I don't think about it too much, or I try not to think about it too much, because I just like to do stuff. I just like to make videos and stuff. I don't know, like in what sense? If you tell me, like, is there something going on with YouTube? You know what I mean? This side of my hair looks horrible because it's not supposed to be looked at from this angle for this long. Like, you see this part here? It's like supposed to be kind of like Billy Loomis-esque, like straight on or you look at it from this perspective. But like, yeah. Like I was drawing like stuff this weekend, like my comic. Name a game you actually despise? I don't despise many games, but see you later, Ichigo. Is there a game I despise? A game I really disliked this year is a game that I genuinely think that if I said it, I genuinely think it's one of those things where like people would actually be upset. It's a game that came out this year that I played. I got a review copy of. They sent it for the company sent it to me. Square Enix sent it to me for free, and I played it, and I was like, I don't despise it. I just wasn't into it. But it was like the world ends with you. Yeah, I wasn't into it. I thought but here's the thing though. Before someone goes like, "How could you not like this game?" But the music is amazing. The style is amazing. The colors are great. The overall presentation of the whole thing is amazing. The characters look awesome. They have real motivations. But I just wasn't into the kind of like method of the. You know, how do you say, like the actual mechanics of the game and the progression of the game, and the story wasn't for me at all. I wasn't that into it. But it actually is like a really cool game for the people. I think the people who like the first game will love the second game. That's the way I see it. Thanks, Avocado Gamer. And about my art, guys, I don't have it uploaded anywhere. But I have like this is only. This one I showed here is only page, I think it's page like 11 of like 50 of the first chapter. So like it's not even nearly done. It's going to take a while. Who's your favorite villain in the Mario franchise? Dementio, does that count? Does that mean you like the first game even less? Yes, it does. It does. It's just like, and it's surprising because like it should be right up my alley, but I just wasn't into both those games. But a game I despise, like a game I just don't like and like boils my blood when I played it. I'm trying to think because it's weird. Because like here's the thing: when I don't like a game, I usually move on. I'm just like, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll move on. I didn't really like that too much. You know what frustrated me so much? See you, Lances. A game that frustrated me so much, hello Inky Black, was Ni no Kuni 2. And that's because Ni no Kuni 1 is one of the greatest games ever made. It is glorious, it is beautiful, it's down from music, visuals, story, characters. It made me bawl my eyes out at the end. And it's just like I played Ni no Kuni 2, and like one of the things that like just like I couldn't get over was like how they like would like stilt the dialogue, and like one time they'd be like they'd voice act the first half of a line and then nothing would come out of the rest of the line. Did the stream drop view? I thought the stream was gonna drop viewers for a second when I said Ni no Kuni 2. You know, Big Bubba. Like, and that's just like how it goes really. Like, I don't know, it's can't wait to see you play Dream Team. We played Partners in Time, didn't we, before as well, yeah. What did I think of The Last of Us Part 2 compared to 1? And here, I have no problem saying this. The Last of Us Part 2 is my favorite game to ever come out of the West. And I didn't like the first game, so. What are your thoughts on Dreams cheating in his speedrun? I don't know. I haven't looked a lot into it. I tend to not like look into the like that type of stuff. Same. Ni no Kuni 2 felt felt me feeling like I'll never love again. Not to be, I get what you're saying. That makes perfect sense. Because it's like the first game was like magical. The second game was like okay. It was like so, and like because you're comparing it to the first one, it's like really difficult. Do you like Undertale or Deltarune better? Deltarune. Have you ever played Castle Crashers or BattleBlock Theater? No, I have not. I'm excited for Mob Psycho Season 3. Yes! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So excited. Here's a quick quiz. What's the name of the female villain from your latest Let's Play? Which latest Let's Play? Mario which one? The Luigi game or the other game we played? Just dropping by to say I've been watching your Fire Emblem Three Houses series for a ton recently, and I'm really enjoying it. Thank you for playing on the channel. I love that playthrough so much. I think it's the best playthrough I've done ever. I wonder if I'll ever top it. I think that like, in terms of like quality, I actually think that's the best playthrough I've ever done. Answer the quiz. I don't know her name. Like, Jesus, guys, that's literally like over 22 days ago. That was literally 22 days ago when they said her name, and they haven't said it since. They have not said her name since in that game. 22 days ago. What's her name? Petunia? Marcus? Johnny? I've been calling her Top Lady for the whole time. Helen Gravely. That's a great name. Why don't they say that more often? They should say that all the time. That's great. That's so good. Thoughts on Gurren Lagann? I haven't watched it. Why on earth, if you have a name like Helen Gravely, would you not say it every chance you could get? Like, what the... It's genius. Any plan to play some more Pokemon games? We're gonna play, Diamond and Pearl, and we're gonna play Arceus for sure. It says the name over the text box. Well, okay, then I missed it. Then that's my bad. That's my bad. I take back I take back my rant. But I mean they should say it in the text. They should make me say it over and over again is what I mean. So I don't take it back. Yeah, I might watch Gurren Lagann, especially since, like, have I heard a Dream's Mask song? Excuse me, that's what the point of the mask is. So, thoughts on Shoga Conrad? That man is insane. People talked about him all the time, so I finally checked him out. He's on like part like 200 of like Xenoblade. I'd love to do that. She's on part like he's on like part 200. Callum, what are your thoughts on Romer? I don't know. He's a bit overrated. In fairness, this chair is amazing. You give me massive Chugga vibes. Name 5 Legend of Zelda games in 10 seconds. Quick. If you wait for it, nothing will happen. Okay. Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, and Spirit Tracks. Do you think you'd ever do a playthrough of Ori and the Blind Forest? I'm sure. At some point. I think he's underrated. Well, we all have our own opinions. No, thank you very much for saying that. Actually, Calvin, do any of your students know you have this channel? I met a streamer who's a teacher. Some of his students, no, they do not. And I don't think they even watch Let's Plays, the majority of them. They found out at a PS5, though, and they were pretty enamored. They were like, how'd you get that? Funnily enough, has the person who said they were actually my student, have they commented again? Because if they didn't, then and I told them I was going to give them detention, they might have actually left. Hopefully, they didn't actually leave. Oh shit! Oh god! Like Xing out of everything. I'm gonna suggest a game that nobody has ever before. Calvin, you should totally play Skyward Sword. I should. I think the rumor is we're gonna play Skyward Sword at the last playthrough, the final playthrough of the channel. I think Romer is secretly, wait for it, the same person as Calvin, if you can prove it. If you can prove it, but they've never been in the same place at one time. They've never been in the same place at one time. I'll play Skyward Sword for a fourth time if I'm ending the channel. If I'm ending the channel, I'm going to do like 100% Skyward Sword. No, that was the last Skyward Sword playthrough, the last one. That was the last one. We're not doing it ever again. Unless the channel ends, is what I'm saying. Looks nothing like Calvin. Look at the thumbnails. That drawing was done when I had that hair. Jose, when he did those drawings, did an amazing job. Because I had that hair at the time. I looked exactly like that. Have you considered playing Amori? Yes. Yes. It's on the Let's Play list. We will play it. Do you play any musical instruments? This is my Guild Jetstar, which is a fun little instrument. It's like behind the microphone, so you might not hear none. Fun fact, Northern Lion used to be, I don't know who Northern Lion is. That's so out of tune. I do remedial English teaching and remedial maths now. And now remedial home ec as well. Which is actually my favorite subject. I'm your role model? Thank you. There's probably better ones out there though, I'd say. Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want and I'm waiting for so long. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not good for me. No, we won't do that. Let's put it back down. No, it's not. Like, a lot of the pressure's taken off me. See you later, Inky Black. A lot of the pressure's kind of taken off me because again I'm doing like it's not like I have full classes or anything like that, so it's fine. It's actually fun. I enjoy going into work every day. So actually like see you Nightlight as well. Like I love waking up. There's me checking the menu in Mario Galaxy. Like I love waking up. I love going to work. I love talking to all the students. I love it. Like it's so funny though. The first years, which are like 12 to 13-year-olds to 14-year-olds, sometimes they call me sir. The second years, who are like 14 to 15-year-olds, call me Mr. Delaney, and the third years call me Calvin, which is weird. That there's like a whole different like, I suppose, like connection between all of them there. Imagine bringing your guitar to your class. That would be hype. Uh, one of the teachers tried to make me do at one point. I would not do that because the thing is, like, teenagers don't care. You know, they don't care. Like, the majority of teenagers are just like trying to get through the day. Do you watch your own videos? Was a question there. I do not. If I can help it. Have you watched Part 59 of the Chris Chan documentary? I haven't because I don't do that stuff because it's very clear that this person is not stable at all, and the whole situation is just really fucked. And I don't really want to give any more attention to it or anything like that. I don't want to give any views to the stuff because I feel like that whole situation is pretty effed. You know. Tell me you use Kahoot with your students? Yeah, I help some of them cheat too. There's one girl in my class who's always like, Mr. Lee, come here now. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, what's the answer to this? And I'm like, and I stand beside him poking the screen, you know. Who's your favorite YouTubers that you watch? New Legacy Inc. I like watching them a lot. Ella Jazz. I like watching a lot too. Liquid Wi-Fi is fun too, but he's a bit rude. And currently I like watching Dr. Wolfula. The kill count is really fun too. Yeah. It was funny because I was helping out in another teacher's class in history, and I was sitting in on a history class, and I have a degree in history, and he's like, all right, we're going to do a quiz on history. And I was like, okay. And then one of the lads in my class was like, sir, come here. He's on my team. And I was like, okay, I'll be on your team. And I was like, okay, try your best. How much longer are you streaming? Not very long, because I have to upload videos. Yeah. Upload a video. I have one video. I have a video. Have you heard of Doctor Who? I've heard of it, but I don't know if like if I've ever watched it or will watch it. Who's your least favorite YouTuber? I'm trying to think. Is there I'm just gonna say it. Like, I gave him the benefit of the doubt for a while, but Darkside Phil like hit new lows this year, and I was one of those people that was like, guys, maybe we shouldn't be so mean about it. You know what I mean? For so long, and this year he just hit a really big low for me to the point where it was kind of like very upsetting. You know. And I'm not gonna go any further than that because I don't like talking bad about our YouTubers, but it's just like, you know. Any YouTubers you want to collab with? There's actually a YouTuber who I watched for a while. We now have the same amount of subscribers, and I've never done a collab. And I think I'm finally actually I surpassed him a while ago, but I'm kind of like I want to work up the courage to maybe be like, hey, can I do a video with you? Can I do one of your review videos with you and like do like guest star in it? Because you're really good. His name is Dradix, and he's really good. But he hasn't done a review in a while. That's probably why I won't be able to do it. He hasn't done a review in a long while. What's my favorite Nintendo game? Skyward Sword. Get some Skyward Sword in the belly. I'm so happy, by the way, that I mentioned that I liked The Last of Us Part 2 and no one gave me shit. I think that's why my community is actually the best on the internet. The thing is, like, and here's the thing, it's probably shot myself in the foot, but I really do like the idea that, like, my channel has, like, grown without any collaborations, you know what I mean? Metroid Dread, I'll be honest with you, writing on the list would be really silly for me, because even though I know it's probably a good game, I think that what would happen is like it would go on the list and it wouldn't be played. It would be like last on priority for me because it's just like it doesn't look like something I'd play that much. No, it's just for the longest time, one of the most annoying things about The Last of Us Part 2 discourse was like when I mentioned I really liked it, like people were just like, oh, so you excuse every bad thing about it. And that's the internet, right? You go like, man, I liked, I'm going to make up a show. I liked Billy Bob Limbo Season 3. I liked it. And they're like, oh, so you liked all the bad stuff too. Wow, you need to be more critical. And it's like, no, I'll be critical of that stuff, but I still liked parts of it. No, you just liked all of it because you're a normie. And it's like, no, dude. Jonathan? Who said... I'm always worried that, like... Oh, it's Doctor Who. Okay. I have a Let's Play list. The Let's Play list is a list of games that I will play for sure in the future. It hasn't been added to in a while. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I've done YouTube for a while. I understand it quite a bit. That's the Let's Play list, and that's a list of games that we'll be playing. Oh my god, it says Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Oh my god, I haven't updated it. 1 second. Okay. Luigi's Mansion 3. Next Let's Play. Don't know. That should also say Shining Diamond, right? And Luigi's Mansion 3 should be taken off there. Hello, people who are watching this now. I'm changing it. There we go. We did it, guys. We did it, everyone. I'm excited for the Earthbound playthrough too. This list is a really good list of games. I'd love to add more to the list though in terms of like story-based games. That's one of the things, like JRPGs and stuff like that. Like maybe like playing Final Fantasy VIII will be really fun at some point. It's Brilliant Diamond. God damn it. Brilliant Diamond. There we go. Thank you. I would do a special reveal the next Let's Play. Double spacing? Oh, sorry. 1 second. There we go. I fixed the double spacing. Like, I'd actually like... I don't know, like, if I knew the Let's Play, I'd say it, for sure. If I knew what it was going to be. I want to play Dark Souls on the channel eventually, but yeah. I was thinking of doing like a Zelda run where I do a Zelda challenge run where I have to where I play it as a Zelda game. I have to use the longsword for the entire game until I beat like the first part of the game. Then I upgrade to like the Master Sword, which will just basically be like a better sword. At some point, I can only use magic that resembles like spells in Zelda games, like Din's Fire will be like a special fire move that we can use and stuff like that. I think it'll be really fun. To the Moon, yes. Actually, you know what? We could play To the Moon next, to be honest. That might be fun. Or Night in the Woods. What's your favorite and least favorite pop song? My favorite pop song is... Does it count to say Boy Meets Girl? Waiting for a Star to Fall? Is that the song? Waiting for a star to fall, giving your love into my arms. That's where you belong in my heart, baby, yeah. That's a good song. And my least favorite one is probably like, I don't know, like something by... See you later, Tomatek. Something by maybe that other group that sings the Winona Ryder song. I would love to see Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze before the end of 2021. That won't be happening this year anyway. That won't be happening this year. We're not even finished Luigi's Mansion. Favorite food is, yeah, it's probably spaghetti bolognese. That will not be happening this year for sure. Okay. Probably a good idea to end the stream so I can upload some videos right now. I wanted to pop in and say hi to you guys because I failed the stream last time. And I'm glad it actually worked for as long as it did. I'm glad it actually worked. Thank you, Riri. Thank you very much. Will you do anything special for Halloween? On the channel, we're playing Luigi's Mansion 3. I was going to do a jump scare compilation. But yeah. I would replay games. Favorite sweets? I don't eat sweets, but I do like donuts, I suppose. I do like donuts. Donuts. I like the donuts because they taste good and it's just all bad for you, but I don't care. I eat the donuts. You go do donuts. Yeah, donuts. Gonna stop the stream right now. Don't have any donuts. If I had donuts for me, they'd be gone in a second. Donuts! If you like Resident Evil, you will like Metroid. Keep the words in mind, JK. Sorry for insisting. Yeah.